Got a U3 booster to replace. Take a pin, squeeze an itty bitty bit out of here, and just nip it. Little sticky out thing. Perfect. So you get in with a little dabby dab here, and a little dabby dab there. And these first couple of taps are too little. You do want a very, very little bit. But like if you look across the way at the first couple, I dabbed too much and I got a bridge, which is really fine. You could technically kind of smear right across all of these and it sucks up onto the pad when you heat it up. But if I can keep it on the pad, I like to. So now we're coming in with the big guns. I was like, nope, that is definitely not enough. So I'm going to hit it with a couple of good globs. And then, but I mean, we're talking, that's a tip of a pin, you know? So we're not really globbing. We are going to glob this. This whole thing is ground. So the like the 2 on each side tabs and this whole center thing are just ground. So we're going to give that a good chunk. And again, by good chunk, I mean, look what we're talking about. Dabbing a pinhead. And, yeah. So once we got that, I'm going to take our part, make sure our orientation is right, drop it in here with some needle nose tweezers. Bloop. And then give it a little tappy tap. Maybe make it nice. Wee. A little crooked, and it's fine because it's going to get all nice. Here comes the heat. Now, I like to angle the camera so I get good lighting, a little brighter, a little sideways action. Gives me a little more depth perception as to what's happening here. And I'm real close in. I have my heat gun, small nozzle, 350 degrees. Real low speed, not the lowest it goes, but like 1 or 2. And there we go. So that's good. I see this bridge here, so I'm still cooking it, hoping that bridge resolves, but not gonna happen. So I'm gonna clean this up and fix that bridge. Here, you see between the second and third pin. Watch. So I cleaned up some flux with IPA, and then I'm going to get in here on our bridge and just take a little bit of flux out of my thing with the needle. Just pop it on the bridge. Now, pull the heat back out, and as I'm hitting it, it's not breaking. So I'm going to get in there with my pin head, and I'm just going to cut it while it's hot. Give it a little pokey poke. There you go. And our flux has made our bridge split with a little coaxing. Now I like to rotate this around again with some perspective just to get a little inspection. All those guys look good. But I do have a ton of flux. Not a ton, but yeah, still kind of messy. So I'm literally going to blast this with some 99% rubbing alcohol in a spray gun. I let it cool first. IPA on hot parts is not great. So here goes a blast. So inspecting again. These look good. Flip the board around. I don't love this. Looks like a little too little. So, another dab, another bunch of heat. Okay, there's some stuff, and now we're gonna clean that up, cook it on. And if you watch, it does spread out pretty good, and it goes and connects to the other ones. But there's so much flux already in this solder paste. You see it all just self-fluxes itself back to where it belongs. I got nervous on this one. I got a lot of air bubbles in there. I'm thinking, come on. I just want the middle one, just the middle one. So I'm blasting it, and there we go. And once that sucks it in like that, take the heat away, clean up that flux, and should be good.